For this tutorial you will need your selected yarn. I'm using Stylecraft Special DK, some scissors, a crochet hook, I'm using a 4.5mm, and a darning needle. I'm going to start by making the centre of the flower. So what you want to do is take your lemon coloured yarn or yellow coloured yarn and you want to create a slip knot. So you go over your finger, cross over your finger again and bring the back loop over the front loop. Insert your hook and pull through. You then want to start by chaining 4. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So you have your chain 4. You then want to take your hook and insert it into the first chain of this chain 4. So insert your hook, yarn over and pull through both loops on your hook. You've now created a circle and we're going to be working into the very centre circle of this loop. So first of all you want to chain 1 and then we are going to do 12 double crochet, so that's single crochet in the US, into this circle. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now as you're working, try and keep this loose end here around the work and we'll work it in as we go along rather than sewing it in at the end. It just makes it a bit easier for you. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So we've just done 3 double crochets. If you want to continue and pause the video here until you work 12 double crochets. Now that you've worked your 12 double crochets, you should be back around to the beginning. You now want to insert your hook into the first chain from when we first started, and it should look like you have a little V on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through again, grab your scissors, cut off, pull through and then pull nice and tight. Now if you worked your end as you did this row, you should have a small piece left on the back of your work and you can go ahead and cut that off. So that is your round 1. We're now going to do round 2. For this next round I'm going to use the colour Wisteria just to make it a bit easier for you to see. You want to take your end and insert your hook into one of the spaces between your double crochets. So if you were to pull it apart you would be able to see a gap in between these stitches. So insert your hook, grab your yarn and pull it through, and then as always I like to just tie a knot in it so I may know that it's secure. I'm then going to take my loose ends and hold them over to the way that I'm going to be working so that I can sew these in as we go along. You want to insert your hook into the same chain space that you've just attached your yarn to, yarn over and pull through a loop to get started. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. You're then going to yarn over and insert your hook into the same space we've just been working in, yarn over and pull through, and what we want to do is pull this so that you have nice long stitches to be the same length as your chain 3. Yarn over, insert into the same space again, yarn over, pull through and pull up. This is counted as 3 stitches. Your chain 3 is counted as a stitch. We're then going to yarn over and insert your hook into the next chain space, yarn over, pull through and pull up. yarn over into the same space, yarn over, pull through and pull up, and then one more time, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through and pull up. So we've done 3 stitches in this space and then 3 stitches in the next space. You're then going to yarn over and turn your hook so it's facing downwards. This will make this easier. And you're going to pull through all of your stitches on your hook. And then you're going to chain 2. So 1, 2. So that is your first petal. You then want to insert your hook into the next chain space, yarn over, and then pull through. And you're going to pull this stitch nice and tight because you're now going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This is the start of your next petal. So exactly the same as we did before. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, pull that stitch up. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, pull that stitch up. So this is classed as 3 stitches because we've done the chain 3. So now we're going to work into the next chain space. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, pull the loop up. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, pull the loop up. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, pull the loop up. Yarn over and then pull through all 3. And chain 2. 1, 2. Now at this point we've worked in our ends quite well, so you could either just cut them off here or just put them behind while you're working the rest of your petals. So this is our second petal, and we're going to insert the hook into the next chain space, yarn over and pull through, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So this is classed as your first stitch. Yarn over, insert into the same space, yarn over, pull through, pull your stitch up, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, pull the stitch up. So that's our 3 stitches. Yarn over, insert into the next space, yarn over, pull through for 1, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through for 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, that's 3, yarn over, pull through all stitches on your hook, chain 2, 1, 2, and insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through. And then you would start your next petal by chaining 3 and repeating the same procedure. Work your way round to your last petal. You'll have 6 in total, and I shall show you how to join up. So pause the video here and I'll meet you back in a moment. So now I've completed all 6 petals, and then we have one last chain space here. What you want to do is, after you've chained your last 2, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through. Now you could finish here, but I feel like I just want to finish off the connection. So what I do is I just insert my hook into one of the loops down at the base of the first petal, yarn over and pull through, pull tight, yarn over, pull through to finish off, grab your scissors, cut off, pull through the loop, and then pull nice and tight. So this isn't actually the front of your petal, this is the back of your petal, and then once you turn it round you have your nice puff flowers. All that's left to do is cut off this end and sew in this end here. And you just want to weave it in, pull it through and cut it off. And that is your puff flower. Pretty cute. You can either use this to put on hats as embellishments, or you could join it all together to make a blanket or maybe a tea cozy. You can do so many different things with it. I'm just going to show you how you would sew this together. Okay, so choose whichever colour yarn you want to sew your flowers together with. You then want to turn your work back to front. I'm going to place my flower down here, so I'm going to fit it in, petals just fit in to one another like this. So I find it easier just to place it down on a table, and I'm going to start at the base here, and I'm just going to put my needle through and pull the thread just so it's not all the way through, and then just put a knot in it. Once that's in place, I can then just insert the needle from one flower to the other, and just work my way around the petals, connecting them both. Doesn't matter if they are an absolute fit, because when you turn them round they just seem to fit anyway. So just going round and connecting one flower to the other. And once you've finished, put your your needle through again. Don't pull it all the way through this time, so leave like a little circle. Insert your needle into that circle, pull nice and tight, and it creates a knot. And at this point, because you've already got your needle threaded, you could just weave in that end. Cut off, and then you've attached your flower. So I really hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. I'd love to see what kind of projects you use these flowers on, so make sure you tag me on Instagram or Twitter. Make sure that you subscribe to keep up to date with any of my latest videos, and I shall see you again next time. Bye!